I can follow the invitation to freedom all the way up to where you ask, am I born or am I able to die?
Was it, and I use the word more it, that which is. I just point, that which is, you know?
Yeah.
And in order to come to even ask this question, I would not go into some chai shop or into some place and into even some temple or nothing and to speak like that with anyone. Here what has happened is that some preparation is needed. I need to ask you first to suspend consciously your engagement about the past and about who you think you are and what you want, because that is the kind of conceptual noise that we have cultured our minds to be impregnated with, this type of noise. And because of that, we think that we are doing good by filling our minds with a lot of information and so on. But here what we did, I wanted to remove all of that. You see, just for a moment. And I did it in the safest way. I said, I'm not asking you to throw it away, but simply to suspend engaging with that for a while. Because I wanted to see as empty as you can come and to show it's not difficult. Rarely in our life we allow, apart from in deep sleep, ourselves to be consciously empty. Because the world is full of information and information hunger. Everybody wants to know, know. And so we venerate knowledge in that way, phenomenal knowledge, and a spiritual knowledge, but any kind of knowledge. So nobody tells you that if you're empty, you're of any value at all. So I've just asked you, suspend for a few moments for the duration of our time together, which is 20 minutes, sometimes 10, sometimes 25 minutes or so. Let's see if you don't talk about the past or hold on to any, if you don't hold on to any assessment or definition of yourself. Just be empty of that and forward thinking about what you would like from your life and what you want to become and you want to, future thoughts, don't engage with them for a while, and I need your agreement on that before we can proceed, is it? Are you willing? Because I said at the beginning, if the opportunity was presented to you that it might be possible today, while we are here, to come to a very profound experiential seeing and understanding of your true nature, would you be up for it? That was the first thing, isn't it? I asked this thing. And I'm asking it now, in fact, also, like that, no? And then with you saying, yes, I am up for that. That's very important. It's a very interactive moment. Then I ask you, then in that case, it is important for me to ask you to suspend engaging with the usual thought activity that we are engaged with through what we call our waking state life. Just for a few moments. Yes, I can do this. About past, yes. About future also, don't speak about it like, I don't need to know. If your desire, your urge, is for awakening or freedom or self-knowledge, we don't need past, we don't need memories, we don't need projections, we don't need imagination also. Isn't that a relief also, though? You don't need that. And even the present moment, you think, okay, no past, no future, but now, I said, don't let your mind take hold of whatever is here and start to interpret, because that's all it does. It interprets what is here. So don't get involved in anything that the senses are reporting about. And then, yeah, okay. So when you are like that and you have emptied your mind, at least you say, I won't engage with it. I won't, if some thought is coming, I'm just saying, no, you have to wait. Right now, we are going to look at something. When you have come to that stage, and I'm speaking now, I don't know where I am with you, if you're just listening to me talk about something, or you're internalizing it and looking for yourself right now. If you don't engage with the thoughts of past and the future and even now, what's going on, what time is it? I hope the chai shop is open and all this kind of stuff. Because all this kind of thing happens in satsang, by the way, okay? Empty, 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 empty. And then I asked you, don't touch even the idea, okay, now what? No next. Don't touch any feeling about next. Is it possible? So, are we doing this now? Yes. Those of you who want to, you do. Then like this, I feel you invite this opportunity genuinely into your heart. Just empty. When you are empty, even of your own idea and identity, don't hold any self-image in mind. Do now. What is here? That was my first question. You're not holding on to any projection. You're not using your mind to create or invent or imagine or visualize anything. Empty, 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 empty. Even of the concept of being empty. Empty. Silence. Like this I ask. And then what happened? Pay attention to just what is, what remains when you're not stirring the mind or creating thoughts or projections or being attached to anything. Is there not a field of just pure is-ness awareness? Yeah? First thing, isn't it? So that is here. Whatever it is that is here, did you create this? This is my invitation. Did you create? If I say don't touch, don't add nothing at all, just leave everything, I'm not going to ask you to become anything at all, but simply pay attention. What is here? Just be. The senses are working. I didn't ask to control the senses or to suppress them. You're aware of that. But how does it feel? What is really here? Don't imagine. I had to ask you to do this so that I can ask you now simple questions, some simple questions now, which are only yes or no. I'm not asking your opinion about anything or your thoughts on something, simple thing. Whatever it is that remains, are you making any effort at all? No, you're not making any effort. And I ask again also, whatever is here, is it anything personal? Please answer also, no. So I know that you are not sleeping. Is it personal?
No.
No, it is not personal. Okay. Just remain as you are. Is it a mood?
No.
Or feeling?
No.
No. Just like this. Is it a belief? No. Remain just empty. Does it have a certain size or shape?
No.
Is there any boundary beyond which it ceases to exist?
I cannot perceive a boundary.
No boundary, no boundary, no boundary. Whatever it is that just is, just is. Does it have any desire at all? No. Can it be sick?
No.
No, it cannot be sick. Can it become depressed or frustrated?
No.
No. I'm asking all of you this. Again, did you or are you creating anything here?
No.
No. Huh?
No.
No, not creating. And I ask you, is it some philosophy or belief system?
No.
No. Is it a religion?
No.
Pay attention here. This is here. Can it fade? I asked this question before. Can it fade, meaning that after we finish talking about this, can it kind of just disappear?
Oh, in that way. Okay, no, it can't.
No, it cannot.
That's what I couldn't get. Okay.
Okay, it
thought
cannot
that-
disappear.
Yeah. Okay.
Does it judge anything at all?
No.
No, it doesn't. You are become aware of it now, but where has it been all this time, throughout your life?
It's been with me my entire life.
Yes. Yes. Then I ask you, did you create it?
I certainly did not create it.
Okay. Did anybody create it?
I don't know about that.
Just be with it now. Just be whatever it is. Does it have a form?
No.
Then I ask, was it born?
That's where I get stuck.
Yes.
I don't know. I
Pay
can't
attention to just the is-ness. Just the is-ness. Is it a thing?
Say. No.
Whatever is born is something or nothing?
It's something.
Right. Was it born? Does it have a start? A beginning?
I cannot perceive that.
Okay. Can it have an end? Don't think,
I know.
just look. It is enough. That which is it an object?
No.
No. Can it have a beginning or end? Can it be killed? Anybody?
I know the mental answer, but I just can't.
Yes. And why?
It's just presence, nothingness.
Presence.
Is-ness.
Is-ness.
But I can't really say it's got a boundary here or an expiry date here or it has
Okay.
been born or not born. I can't say either.
You cannot say that I ask, is there any boundary for it beyond which, say, it doesn't exist? And you say?
I said no, I
No.
can't perceive.
You?
I cannot perceive any boundary.
Yes, okay. Is it physical?
No.
Okay. So that which is born must be something.
Yes.
Is this something?
No, it's not something.
Yeah, okay. So if it is no thing, can it be born?
Okay.
I'm just asking.
No, it can't.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
And can it die?
no.
Okay. Then I ask something else, no? Can it reject you? No. And then I ask one question. Finally, how far from you is it if you want to get to it?
It's me.
It is you.
I am it.
Yes.
Thank you.
So no distance. No distance. So then, just to recap, I ask, you say it, I ask, is it an object? You say it is not an object. I say, is it person or personal? You say it is not personal. I ask, is there some limitation or a boundary beyond which it cannot be? You say, no, it is not, cannot be bound in that way. I ask, can it fade? Like it just gets weaker and weaker. You say, it is not, cannot be like that. I ask you, is it a belief system? You say, it is not a belief system. Now I can ask now another question. Can mind, if we want to call mind, exist independent of it? Can there be anything outside of it?
No.
No. Then I ask you also, can it be sick? Can it die? And then you finally said, no, it cannot be sick, cannot die. Then I ask you, how far from you is it? How can you get to it? You say, it is you, there's no distance to it. So therefore, I deduce from this that what you are responding to, what you are saying, is all about you, yourself. Yourself. You didn't have to go and ask somebody else about it. You didn't need to go and ask some expert about it. Directly from your own self, you could respond to these questions, which many people who are called professionals or experts would not be able to answer this. And I say, that is because you spoke or see the answers or the responses directly. Directly, you don't have to think about them. So it is not an opinion, it is directly experienced or known. Then I say, this is yourself. That is the truth of what you are. Then I say, looking at you, many times I say, my God, you don't realize what you are discovering. You don't realize what you are discovering, because sometimes the mind goes, wow, that was neat. Awesome. But you don't realize what the significance of this is. Because we have a story about ourselves. We have a history about ourselves that we have believed for a very long time, and the history and story about ourselves that has been homegrown and that our families, our friends, our societies, our culture agrees with it. So we have accepted, but it is shaped based upon the body taken to be what you are fundamentally, and your mind and conditioning taken to be who you are. Now we have looked from a different way, and you are saying things which are not so localized or limited, but unlimited. And I say, it's okay. This realization of yourself as not being an object merely, although everything can appear in it, unbound, beyond sickness, beyond opinion, beyond belief, beyond philosophies, beyond form, beyond name also, beyond birth, beyond death, imperishable. What time is it there? Is it day or night? What season is it there? It is beyond all of this, beyond all category. But it's not beyond in some linear way somewhere over there. It is beyond in subtlety right here. That realization, I call it the realization of Nirgun Brahman. Meaning, when this is fully accepted beyond mental acceptance, when it is confirmed experientially, this knowledge will bless every aspect of your dynamic expression in your Saguna Brahman. Saguna Brahman means the consciousness which is manifest as the world of names and forms, the elemental world that appears on this side of the eyes as names and forms, and behind the eyes also in the realm of feelings and thoughts and emotions and sensations also. All of this are clouds passing in front of your Nirgun self, and within also your Nirgun self. That's not something I'm going to ask you to believe. I can only say, just keep listening and checking in. This is why we play the invitation, so that people can simply sit. I call it our listening mirror, because by listening and following and seeing, you come to see or perceive that which cannot be seen phenomenally, but cannot be denied. It alone is the unchanging reality you are. Everything else belongs to time and change, except this. When a being awakens to this with love and devotion, shines in you appreciation for this. Who is appreciating? Just appreciation arises in you. You are free. When this understanding is stable in you. Because on hearing this and discovering this, the mind force will come. The mind force will come to test your realization. And in the beginning, you will feel that the mind can take all this away, but it cannot. It can only appear to eclipse and hide it. But you persist in checking and listening. Each day we will play the invitation, you listen. The invitation has changed the lives of thousands of people. Just by listening, just by seeing. Not by doing some spiritual gymnastics or anything. Everything is possible. All expressions of religion and spirituality are fine. I'm only pointing you directly to that which is immeasurable and infinite in you. That is all. Other questions, they are secondary because you will instinctively and automatically come to a deeper knowing also. Wisdom will develop in you. Contentment and peace and love will begin to radiate and shine from you. This central knowing, this quintessential experience, direct experience, must precede all knowledge. This is why sometimes I say, I am going to show you something which normally would come at the end of your practice. I'm going to put it at the beginning to let you see that it is here before practice. We are not always ready to hear that. And even sometimes it's like the mind inside can be so strong, our sense of personhood to be so strong, that it cannot bear it. If you are somehow in a mind state, strong state of personhood, you will not be immediately attracted to what we are sharing here today. You will not. And in fact, what we have shared just now, I don't need to talk about anything else today. I don't need to talk about anything else because it could just turn out to be like the mind will use it as a deviation from this. And this is enough for now. Invitation you can listen to every day here. If you want to listen in the afternoon, you can look on YouTube. It's free. You can listen to it anytime you want. It is only a mirror. I would call it a divine grace mirror in which the timeless is perceived. That's all. Thank you. So for the moment, I'm not going to take any question. I just want you to sit with that for a moment. Because if you have really listened and followed, it will burn your questions. If I were to ask you, are you empty or full? You may say, empty and full. And maybe even beyond even that. Sometimes a question may come, is this it? So I would encourage you, don't pay attention to what your mind is bringing up if it wants to bring something. Stay in your art energy. You're still the same. This in you is always the same. This in you is always the same. Mind can be bubbling and going this way and that way. Body can feel like this and that. Thoughts and feelings can be this and that. But this is always the same. Its perfume is peace and love and a natural contentment, a silence, a stillness. But these are not bound. These are the perfume arising from this. Now you may watch the mind, our mind behave, and something, the sense of a person comes up and go, oh, I'm not really this, and keep quiet. Let it run. Don't try to suppress the mind or control. Be aware of him. Now he has to be noisy, his tail is on fire, so let him run. But you are simply here. You don't have to be rigidly here. The body being quiet and still is not an indication of the stillness of the self. Let everything happen, unfold. You are aware naturally of the unfolding and the play and the mind flow, but there's nothing to follow. Pay attention to this. And gradually you see that whatever you do dynamically is not in conflict with this seeing. And don't talk about it. Don't tell anybody about it. Digest your seeing. Keep quiet. Marinate in your seeing. Don't speak about it. Mind wants to speak about it. But if it speaks about it, it will find someone noisy to speak about it with, and they will disturb you. It's not time for that. Incubate in this. There's nothing to control. The breath will flow, the senses will be still active, names and forms will be moving, the sense of time is moving, everything. Don't say anything gets in the way of this. This is untouched. 1 billion years before, this is as it is. Billions of years from now, this is as it is. Yet it is never stale nor stagnant. It is the quintessence of all that exists, meaning that quintessence means it is the essence of the essence of all things. And it is being introduced to itself in the form of I. But it is earlier than I, and yet it is timeless. Don't think about it. Know it. You are not its descendant. You are it. You have a time body, but it is timeless. You have a changing body, changing mind, but it is unchanging. It is the uncaused cause of all things. In your own silence, it will confirm itself. It is not merely a feeling, nor even a feelingless feeling. It is your self. Not your personal self. The personal self is only a projection, also arising in it. It causes the sense of a personal self to be experienced, to be tasted, to be identified with for a time. For a while, this play of duality will dance in you, but the duality is also perceived from the non-dual Is-ness. You are not someone living life. You are life. And at the same time, you are the witness of life. If you have followed, it will be confirmed internally. You are here, but not waiting. Not expecting. Change occurs in you and in front of you, but your essence is unchanging. You are made aware of this. Honor this. Acknowledge it, honor, enjoy, be. It cannot be shared. It can only be discovered, recognized. This is the interactive conversations human beings can have and discover. As I say, I put it as the most significant, the most profound discovery in the human kingdom. Now let's see what happened. What happens in the non-happening? This is the peace that surpasses understanding. This is the love that never fades. By honoring that which you know, this is the truth that can never leave you. This is the imperishable one. But having heard and seen, I will tell you one thing. The storm is coming. Can any storm blow this away? We will see.